Hello, crafters! This is Suzanne from A Creative Muse, and I'm here with the 2024 Crafty Advent Calendar video. Every day between now and December 24th, I will reveal a different day in this wonderful Advent Calendar. Yay! Let's get into this video. I adore the Advent Calendar. This is the third year of crafty goodness. I can't wait to see what's in store for today. Let's get started. Okay, crafters, so right under day 5 is day 6. Let's see. It's a little box. On the 6th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me another die set. Yay! Oh, this Advent Calendar is just filling all my die cut needs, isn't it? I love it. Let's take a closer look. Okay, crafters, this is a little love bug. It's a bee. Yay, so pretty. There goes the tail, there's the face, and this part are the wings. So super cute. Let's look at my example. Here is my December 6th example. Look at that, a whole scene from this little bee. I love this. The bee comes together with his body like so. And then this is the top that layers on here, which I have in black cardstock. I'm using Spellbinders Sun-Kissed cardstock for the yellow. These are the wings. You could do the wings in vellum like I did here, or maybe iridescent cardstock, something fun like that. This part is for his antenna. This I cut out in yellow, and then I just stuck this in black on top. So that's a nice little feature right there. This is for the eye. So you cut it a second time in white cardstock and piece it back in for the eye, and then layer that black on top. There is a flower, but I didn't use the flower. I decided to change things up, and I like the little honeycomb too, if you wanted to go with just the die set and make something. This is a nice little accent all the way around. So the bee is roughly 2 1/4 inch tall by about 1 1/4 almost wide, okay? And crafters, thanks so much for responding to the giveaway so quickly. Lucy, your Advent Calendar is on the way. You can play with all of these goodies. So I hope this inspires you. Now let's talk about what I created here, because the bee was so cute. I wanted a scene. One of the best die sets to create a scene is the Tunnelscapes collection. Tunnelscapes has 3 foundation dies and a whole bunch of other dies too. I will link my Tunnelscapes video here so you can take a look. The 3 main sets in it is Tunnel Clouds, Rainbow Slice Tunnel, and Underwater Tunnel. All 3 are fabulous. I could have also used this in here too if I wanted a more organic, artsy look for the bee, but I decided to keep it more traditional, keeping the bee with the clouds in the sky, although it's a plaid cloud and black in the background. I just thought blue would have thrown it. I wanted it to be yellow, black, white, and then the florals has a pop of red and pink, and that's it with a touch of green. I used the tunnel clouds. I used all 3 clouds, and these are the layers coming in. So this is a A2 card, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch, and I cut this panel out. Because I wanted the edges as clean as you're seeing, I'm using one of my favorites, only one of them. Precision Layering A2. There is sets A and B. You guys know I love this set. I always talk about it. If you want to see more details of me going into this, you can watch the pre-Black Friday video, because I did do a whole thing on foundation dies. This is one I love to cover. 16 dies in both A and B. The largest die in set A is an A2, 4 1/4, 5 1/2 inch. That's what I cut out this panel with. Love this. And when you layer between them, you get tight little layers. It's just a great set. So I used precision layering here. Then I put the die on. So I think I cut both of them at the same time. And then I came into the second cloud, which is this one, out of some gingham plaid cardstock from my stash for this layer. And then black cardstock here. In the background behind him, there's a beautiful embossing folder that I always say you guys should add this one to your stash, because it's just a vintage winner, but she's also just a fun embossing folder. This is the Bee Cause 3D embossing folder. You would use the universal plate system. 5 1/2 inch wide, 8 1/2 inch tall. You see the bees, you see the honeycomb, you see the space. It's in here in the background behind the bee. So I'm getting the honeycomb here instead of using the little die. But aren't you loving? Let's take a moment for the craft stacks. Isn't this fabulous? I want to show you how fun this is. I'm bringing it back in. So I have this in the background in black. The clouds is from the Tunnel Clouds die set. I could have also put a little sun here if I wanted, or maybe behind the sentiment, moon if you want to make it nighttime, stars. It's a fun set. Vicky did a fabulous job with that collection. You can watch my video to see more. For the florals, because I had this space here, I did layer up a few times here. All 3 layers are 1mm foam. So underneath here is a strip of 1mm foam, here and here. I'll put a link for the foam adhesives. Everything I'm talking about, I'll detail and link below. When it comes to that 1mm foam on a tape roll, I'm using the scrapbook.com brand. For the florals now, I'm using the Rainbow Slice Tunnel die. I showed this on yesterday's video with a different card, just using the leaves out of it. This gives you a nice V shape, but there's lots of florals. And you notice some of them are missing because I pulled them out and used them here. So see how you can have everything going? If you want to mass produce this card, you could just have the pieces here, have the pieces here. I think 2 more stacks can fit in here and lock it up. At least a third one can. And I know the card could fit in here as well, and the card is popped up. Craft stacks. Yes. And the new accessories just enhancing it. So this is their magnetic panel, and then there's also the silicone band if you want to hold 4 of these craft stacks together. So fun. I just played with it like that. I was like, oh yeah, this is great. So I'm going to put these back now after I show you this. Here's the foliage. All 3 of them, but I only ended up using this one and that one. Thought I was going to use this, didn't end up using it. And then I have these small flowers, the medium flower, and that flower. There's also this version of flowers. You see all the fun in here? And this has been going on sale too, the Tunnel Escapes. So put it in your wish list. It's a fabulous one. Fun to create these type of cards. You can really get very artistic and mixed media styles with these 2, the underwater and the rainbow slice. This one is more cloud, but it's still fun. This would be great too for Easter cards. And then here's the centers for the flowers. And I have a combination of like the green, the red, and all the fun here too. So pretty. To finish off the card, I did not use any gems. I just used this beautiful Better Press sentiment from the Happy Hour collection. I will link my video here, the one with the wine glass. I used the Cheer Sentiments press plate and die. You can press or glimmer this and then die cut it once. Look how fabulous that is. Here you're seeing it pressed out. Look how delicate it is when it's pressed out. So super pretty. This is porcelain cotton card with black Better Press ink, and the card is done. It says cheers on your birthday. So yes, cheers is like, cheers with a drink, but it could just also be cheers on your birthday. I stretch my sentiments, okay? Alrighty, crafters. So this is day 6 with all this layering fun and creating a full scene based on this cutie patootie right here. Like I said, everything will be detailed and linked below. Until the next video, which will be December 7th, stay crafty, my friends.